Priceless. Priceless.
Alright, so, I've got some time to kill, so I'm gonna do a couple of, videos, sort of topics, for my Decline of Gaming, series. And I realized that, the other day, or I guess I just made this commentary yesterday, but I realized yesterday that if I abbreviate the Decline of Gaming, it turns into TDOG. Sounds kind of stupid, but, you know, I guess, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep it, though, because I kind of like the idea. But yeah, the new TDOG episode is right now. So what I wanted to discuss first, I'm going to stick with Gears of War for the time being, because there's sort of a hubbub about what's going on with Gears Judgment. A lot of people are talking about a lot of different things, and I think what I wanted my first episode to be on is, you know, the rifle balancing issue, and I'm going to talk about the loadout system, and what I think Epic is doing wrong and how I think they could fix it. And in fact, I said this before the game even came out, that the loadout system was a bad idea. I said it in my my Gears Judgment expectation video that I made like a few days before before the game came out. I thought that the main problem I was going to have with Gears Judgment would be the whole loadout system. And you know, I think it's turning out to be a pretty big issue, a huge reason why people are so upset and with the rifles right now. So I think the main problem I have with the whole rifle situation is that when the game came out, the rifles were really, really balanced. Like, everybody can agree that the rifles were the most balanced they've ever been on a game. But for some, you know, the reason it's so annoying because of all the games, like this one, the game with the most perfectly balanced rifles that has ever been in a Gears game, it only lasts for a little over a week, and they decided to fix it. They only gave us like 10 days, and then they looked at these charts and said, "Oh, people are only using the Nasher like 80% of the time. We must buff these rifles. We must make them more powerful." You know, the main reason people were using the Nasher is because they've always used the Nasher, and then Epic decides to implement this loadout system and make people choose. You know, we've been using the Nasher all these years. What did they expect to happen, really? I mean, did they expect? I don't know. I don't really know. When you force players to choose, now even fewer people are going to be killing people with rifles because they're not even going to have a chance. They're not going to have the opportunity. Like, why? I mean, let's put it this way: the Nasher is the most fun gun to use. The most fun of the starting weapons because it provides the most action. You get up close and personal. You're moving fast. You're going in for all these kills. It's the most exciting weapon in the game, the most exciting starting weapon in the game to play with. You know, it's a lot more fun to play with a Nasher than it is to play with the other guns. It always has been, and that's why it gets used so much. And then you take away, then you make the players choose, and that I really don't understand what you would expect. By putting in this loadout system, making us choose between a rifle or a shotgun, I mean, it's kind of stupid, really, that they didn't see this coming. And I mean, their logic of oh, people aren't using the rifles, let's make them super powerful. That's some of the dumbest logic I've ever heard. It's like people aren't using the that's what they did with the Scorcher too, and the Scorcher in this game is just fucking insane. And I refuse to accept the whole it's a power weapon and it can be as powerful as they want it to be. No. When it has it needs to be some sort of balance. Like the boom shot needs to have 2 shots instead of 3. The Scorcher needs to I think it needs to have less ammo, and it needs to run out of ammo quicker, so you have to reload it sooner than like cut the reload time in half at least, because with a Scorcher you can kill like fucking 4 people before you have to reload. It's fucking insane. So, you know, just because something is a power weapon, and Skyless and Arctic talk about this a lot, with the whole Scorcher fiasco, they say it's a power weapon, get over it, but you know what, no, it's just because something is, like, that's just bad argument. Just because something is a power weapon doesn't mean it's, you know, immune to balance. So definitely the Scorcher there is a problem with the Scorcher, and it should be balanced. And I think the easiest way to balance it is to cut the clip size, make it to where you have to reload sooner instead of like however many kills you can get. And then I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. Like the clip is too large on the Scorcher, so I think that's a way you could balance it. I don't really care that much about its power. I can get over that, but I think it does have way too much ammo for the amount of power it has, and it has quite a fucking insane range. I mean, I guess I could get over that too, because usually people don't exploit the range on the Scorcher that much, but I have gotten some pretty insane kills with it from pretty far away. But I'm done talking about the Scorcher for right now. But yeah, Epic's idea of increasing power to weapons when they aren't being used is just totally stupid. The Lancer, I mean, ever since the whole update came out, I feel like I want to play the game even less. I think the best idea for Epic to do is to just fix what they fucking did. Go back to where the rivals were when the game came out. And this whole loadout system is just stupid. Just get rid of it. It doesn't need to be in Gears. Just give us our Lancer Gnasher loadouts or Hammerburst Gnasher. Just let us pick 2 weapons. Actually, it doesn't matter what they are. All the weapons are balanced anyways. So I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter if you want a fucking Lancer and a Hammerburst, or a Lancer and a classic Hammerburst, or a classic Hammerburst and a sawed-off, or a shotgun, or a Gnasher and a sawed-off? Who fucking cares? If all the weapons are good and balanced, you know, the good players, the smart players, are going to choose a Gnasher and a Lancer, or a Gnasher and a Hammerburst. I don't see any problem, even if people did choose a Hammerburst and a Lancer. Why is that a problem? They're probably, you know, and they're going. I mean, they're not overpowered to have those 2 weapons combined together. I think it would be a lot better that way. I mean, people aren't going to do that anyways. I mean, the people who would do that are going to get raped, obviously, because they don't really know how to play the game. So I think this whole loadout system is totally fucking stupid, and Epic really needs to fix what they did with the rifles, and of course the way they went about it, by doing it without telling anybody. I think people are calling it the Ninja update, or the Ninja whatever they fucking called it, the Ninja patch, or whatever. I don't remember what they called it. They said Ninja something, but basically what it means is they updated the game without telling anyone, without putting out any sort of info. And then it sort of just like it was the wrong way to go about it. The whole thing was just, it was so stupid on their part. And the reason I'm so frustrated about this is because fucking phone's ringing. I'm gonna go shut that door. Shut up, phone. And the whole reason I'm so upset about this is because, you know, like, I'm a huge Gears of War fan, and I think that the way the game was, I think if they would have just thrown out that whole loadout system, it would have been great, and just kept the rivals how they were. That would have been just fucking amazing. And I think this game has so much potential. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I think it's like I think the way I feel about it is I don't know what Epic. I don't even think Epic knows what Epic wants to do with this game. It's like they're just kind of. It's like they're just lost, and they don't know. Because I mean, they don't have as many people playing it. And, you know, obviously they have decent mechanics in the game. It is a game. Gears of War is a series that, you know, a lot of people should be into. A lot of people should be playing, but for some reason, you know, it's been dwindling and dying. And they're trying these different things, and they're trying to pull in these different qualities from other games. And it doesn't fit right with Gears of War. The loadout system doesn't fit right with Gears of War. These super powerful rifles, they don't fit the Gears of War universe. And it's just like, it's causing more and more people to just leave the game. And I mean, that's basically how it is. Like, I feel like they don't even know what they want to do with the game. They're desperate. They're trying all these crazy things, and it's just not going to work. And they need to get over this whole, oh, we don't want the game to be a Gnasher only game. fucking, it's not your decision, Epic. Yes, you made the game, you have your plans for it, but the way your fans are going to play the game, you can't control that. They're going to play it how they want to play it. The Gnasher is the most fun gun to use in the game. That's just how it is. That's how most people feel about this game. It's a fun gun to use, people are going to use it, and all you're doing by increasing the power of these rifles is just pissing off all these hardcore fans, myself included, and making us not really want to play your game anymore. And that's kind of how it's been going since Gears 2. When Gears 3 came out, they had these ultra powerful rifles, and it made me stop, and the sawed-off, of course. The sawed-off, oh my god. But the Retro, the Lancer, the Handburst, and the sawed-off, and you know, along with stopping power and all that shit, it made me not want to play the game anymore. So I stopped playing it as much. And now that this happens with Gears Judgment, I'm just saying, you know, this along with many other things, like the lack of content, the stupid maps they have that are designed for free-for-all, that don't work well with team game types, just all this stuff, the whole splitting up. I can fix the matchmaking system. I have ideas, but the whole matchmaking system is fucked up. There's no point in ranked. So actually, I'll talk about that in the next episode. But yeah, that's what I think about the whole loadout system and the rifles. The loadout system never should have been implemented. The rifles need to go back to where they were, and fix this whole one primary gun thing. That's just not how Gears of War is. It's not how it's been played. It's not how it should be played. It's not how it should be. So that's my opinion on this. Obviously, what I want now is for you guys to give me your opinions. Tell me what you think about my ideas, my thoughts. I want these videos to be sort of an open forum. I want this channel to be an open forum for game discussion. And yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that shit. And have an excellent day.